What the Hales versus What the Hales. Derrick Jedlicka. I've followed Hales for many years. Not because I'm a fan, but because we have a lot in common. Like him, I own properties, I have multiple businesses, I buy storage units and a few more things. I liked his videos for a few of the tips while overlooking the lies. Unlike him, I always put family first, and I never attack anyone who is worse off than myself. Still, his videos did give tips on many things I did even with all the other things. So, while I don't support what's going on, I'm also not going to call him out, call his supports names or lose sleep over it. I do follow the story because it was interesting early on. Now it's branched out into so many subplots and twists, I don't know how anyone with a job can keep up or remember names. So, if I post something, it's not to judge anyone who has a different view. I will also never call a Hales or LP supporter a negative name. I can see why people are supporting both sides with all the lies both sides have posted, the half-truths and so on. However, I can't understand how a person following either side can be so invested that the actual DM, a person who has a different view, to attach them. It's the same as all the people covering the story. I can see how people would side with either side, so it gains nothing to attack anyone who is covering the story. I find them very helpful because they tell the same story from an opposing side. I'm not sure how anyone can just blindly side 100% with either side, but I'm not going to DM them and add foul language or even respond calling them stupid. I'm on the fence right now and no idea what side I will fall to, but whatever side it won't be 100% as if they have and can do no wrong.
Buffed old man, when you say lies by JH. Can you be more specific? I am a pretty stoic person and am not swayed by BS or exaggeration. I personally have not seen JH lie about anything. I have seen him over-dramatize situations for the camera, I have seen him boast about his physical size, wealth, luck and business decisions. But I have never seen him lie. I thought Russ was bad, then along came Limnop. Then came the Fleeza and BBB. Both of them total wastes of human DNA. All the other anti-Hales are a sideshow, even Silicone Barbie. If you go by just the legal facts, JH is straight up owning this. All the others are crying, delaying, and pissing their pants over their stupid actions.
Derrick Jedlicka, buffed old man. Since I mentioned both sides lied, I can be more clear, but I figured if we were all watching the train wreck honestly we would have seen the lies on both sides. One like would be when JH called the police because he received a text for LP. The police asked very directly, do you know why LP would be texting you, and JH said no idea, she is just crazy. He knew why she texted and shared the video. It was a direct lie to a police officer. He had the right to point out that she clearly broke the protection order and he could have done it without the lie that was easily shown, but he made the choice to lie. Again, he gained nothing by the lie, so that's even worse. He shared the video of his attorney grilling LP. Grilling is justified and is his job, and she clearly hit forward or respond by mistake. She said it in the meeting when she did it and said, I hope JH doesn't try to get me arrested for this mistake. So JH clearly knew why he received the text and knowingly lied. Again, it wasn't the end of the world lie, it was just so unnecessary that it looks bad for him. Well, bad for him for those who are watching with an open eye and honest thoughts. It's crazy that people are so invested that he could shoot LP's dogs and they would defend him. Don't take it wrong, there are just as many crazies on the other side and lies all over the place. I'm watching from the stance that I have nothing invested in either side and it's a train wreck. I see truth and lies on both sides and have no interest in making excuses for either side because this is all about them and I'm just a viewer, but there are some crazy people on both sides that act like JH is the next coming of God, and there are crazies on the other side who think LP is just a homebody single mom taking care of a kid and was attacked for no reason. You can spot them because if you say anything against their side, no matter how small, they go on the attack rather than talking. Or they start with insults rather than conversation. How many people get called stupid, ignorant, retarded or anything else rather than just having a normal back and forth?
Buffed old man, sorry, don't see a lie when he was talking to the police. Your concept of a lie and mine are two different things. A lie would have been if he told the cop she was checking to see if he was in town. If anything, he said the truth, she is crazy. He is under no obligation to tell the Levy County Sheriff anything. I believe his original call told the dispatcher that she texted him and she broke the PPO. Enough said. I am not a rabid JH supporter and have called him out when I think he did or said something wrong. My post history is pretty solid. However, I won't hesitate to point out a bad or obvious troll post. I don't think your original post was a troll post, but your follow-up is definitely a deep stretch into left field. I have met some good folks in this saga, some crazies, and some downright despicable-ass clowns. I challenge you to go back and read some of my previous posts.
Derrick Jedlicka, I guess some people don't see the same things as a lie. When the police ask do you know why she sent the text and JH says no, I see that as a lie. He did know why. It wasn't a lie that needed to be told and nothing is gained from it. An order of protecting doesn't get lifted for mistakes, it's black and white. Zero contact at all for any reason except when in court and that was broken, but I consider it a lie when a person knows the why and said he doesn't.
Pam Carson, both sides have done things I don't agree with, but legally I think JH has a stronger case. Buffed old man, Pam Carson, honestly IMO, JH has the only legal case. The defendants know they are cooked and just delay, defame, deflect, and hide. If these cases get before a fair jury, it's game over. Pam Carson, buffed old man, I agree. Kathy Criswell, no one is perfect.